Hello there, Virgo. How are you doing? This is your reading for the week of February 7th through 13th. If this reading resonates with you, there is a love reading available in the description box below for you to check out. Let's jump into your weekly reading and see what you've got going on. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming. Hard work this week, but it's something that you've invested in that is going to be paying off. So you've been working towards something and you're like, when am I going to get the boon here? When am I going to get what I worked for? And I see that coming in fairly quickly for you, probably towards the end of the week. So we have the Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Page of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay. Let's see here. First of all, when we see the Two of Swords, we're talking about a stalemate because you're between two decisions. You're trying to figure something out. And if you look at these cards, some of them are symbolizing being alone and some of them are being connected to family, to friends, to the things that bring us joy in our community. So this may be part of your issue this week, is a decision having to do with conversations that you might be avoiding, because I do see Page of Swords in here, a conversation that you could be avoiding. We have the Chariot here, so I do feel like you know that this needs to come out. You know, there's some progress that needs to be made through a conversation with somebody that you care about. And if you have that conversation, it does look like it's going to be successful for you. So this decision is, I think, going to be made because we do see it early in the week. We see it coming up in the first position. This is kind of where you're going. So chronologically, I feel like you're going to say, okay, I can do this. I can have this conversation. I need things to move forward. So I'm going to reach out. And this is actually going to be a very good outcome for you when you do that. So let's pull a few more cards here. I'm not going to take it when I drop everything. You know me. I'm always dropping cards. If I drop like one and it just lands just right, like I just see it, I feel it, I take it. But if it's just like I dropped 10 cards, I'm like, that is not a message. That's clumsiness. See, that's clumsiness. Don't laugh at me, okay? Look, I can shuffle the other way just fine. So we've got death. We've got Scorpio energy coming in here. It does seem like there's a situation that you don't know if it's at the brink of ending or changing in some way. And part of you, I think, says, is this really worth the fight? You know, is this really worth the conversation? When I say the fight, I mean putting your energy into it. Is it worth that to me? Or should I just let this go? Because see the Ten of Wands here, Ten of Fire in this deck. This situation, you've been carrying it around by yourself for a long time. You've been the one putting the work into it. You've been the one energetically carrying it. You are the one that really has the struggle here. And so I see you just kind of wanting to set that down. And one way to set that down is to just drop the whole thing, you know, and ignore it and let it go away if it's something that can go away. But I don't think that that's what you want to do because you really do have some strong feelings about this individual. I have the Page of Cups here. So we do have, like I said, we have Cancer, Scorpio energy. But more than that, what I want to get at is that those are water signs. And that's very emotional, okay? That's an emotional connection. And having the Page of Cups here is an offer of love. So I'm feeling like you do want to move forward and tell this person how you feel. I'm seeing that you've got this this message that you've been keeping under wraps or keeping quiet that you need to get out. Because it's been a burden for you to carry that and not share it. Okay, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. This is something that you need to plan out, okay? You need to plan how you're going to say what you need to say. This conversation, needs to be well thought through and not like a fly off the cuff kind of thing, because I could see the potential for that. But this is giving you a new beginning, a new, very happy, joyful beginning, because we have the Fool and it's right under this 10 of Cups. So there's happiness here. There's emotional completion and joy in this feeling of like happily ever after. We're good now, right? But it's giving you that we're good now feeling because it's a brand new beginning in this. And that can't come as long as you just keep this all to yourself and try to deal with it all yourself and not discuss it with the person that you need to have the discussion with, right? Okay, let's see what else I have for you. Okay, 4 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Somebody is in between 2 different people, okay? I don't know if this is you or this is the person that you desire, but there is a choice here inherent, and I feel like it's with 2 people, but you know, there's a choice between like, do I or don't I, or this one or that one, you know, that kind of dynamic. And I think that this, again, this 4 of Swords is very similar. This whole reading is actually, this whole line is very similar to what we just saw. However, I think that this is reflecting your person's side of things a little bit more, because I feel like they've been waiting for a while. You know, they've been not taking any action, but they've been waiting to see what you're gonna do. And this is a really strong soulmate kind of connection under here. This is signifying, of course, I mean, you just see the Lovers and the Ace of Cups together and you just, oh, that's so pretty, you know. So both of these though, Gemini energy, the twins, you know, the Lovers with the 2 of Pentacles, these are both choice. These are both 2 different dynamics. There's something that is growing, all right? It's building in momentum and it's resulting in fresh energy in love or a new love relationship. So if you have a partner, this is talking about boosh, you know, boosh. I think about the mighty boosh. I don't know. Like whoosh, there's some new like lovely energy here in the relationship that revitalizes things. If you are single and we're talking about a person that you are not with right now, this is talking about, you know, new relationship here, getting together. Or it could be totally new person, but it feels like somebody that you have dealt with to some degree or another in the past. But this person is really open to it. They're really receptive to it. I think that right here, they just don't quite know where you're at. So you communicating, when we saw the communication cards in the last pull, that's telling me that changes things for them. Okay. Okay, see 4 of Earth, or Pentacles, same thing. It's with the 4 of Swords. See, this is just this kind of stagnating, not really going anywhere energy. It's stable. It's not, you know, it's not changing. I always think of the 4s as like a table, okay? It's steady. It's got, you know, 4 legs and it's just sitting there and it's not really doing anything. This is telling me that mentally they haven't really been thinking about it too much. They're not really dealing with it too much. And that they're holding back what they want to say or what they're thinking and feeling. Okay, the 7 of Cups. There are options. I keep feeling like options, or like other people may be involved in this for some reason. Other choices or people giving you different ideas about something. I'm getting that like dynamic of choice and multiples here. The other thing though is that this individual has thought of you, daydreamed about you, wondered about you. and has hoped for an opportunity, but hasn't really gotten one yet, okay? I think you have to be the one to offer the opportunity. Okay, there's the Ace of Pentacles again. See the two aces, with three aces really, with the Ace of Cups. This is so new. This is just such fresh energy. It's really lovely to see like these new starts. It's like springtime is not too far away. Kind of is. It depends, I guess, on where you live. Here, spring really starts like the beginning of April. Sometimes we get like some hints of spring in March. So maybe that's why I'm like, not much longer. But I know for some of you, like, spring is not until May. But this is a springtime kind of reading, you know, a springtime in love kind of reading. This one, Five of Cups. Something has happened in love before that's really broken their heart. And they've been focused on the heartbreak for a long time. And I think that's why they want a new beginning so much, is to take their mind off of what has happened before. It's a sorrow kind of card. And it's telling me, though, that this person doesn't want to stay in that. They don't want to continue to feel that way anymore. They do want this fresh burst of love. Okay, and then we've got the Eight of Wands. So conversation kind of card, and it's a very quick moving card. So I think that once the two of you have this conversation, and Virgo, I'm sorry, I do feel like it's you who's going to have to say it. For a lot of you, I hear this all the time as a reader, I'm not going to reach out to them. If you're that pissed at somebody, then just let them go. Just release that to the past and move forward. Okay, if you're that pissed that they hurt you that bad that you're like, well, they're going to have to reach out to me, this is time to release it. Okay, you can't hold on to that kind of energy. So this situation is talking about you needing to talk to somebody else, okay? You needing to talk to this person. If you're, like I said, it's not you. It's not for you. Or I really rather should say, it's not that person if you're pissed at that person. Do you feel what I'm saying? A lot of times people assign a reading to a particular person because that's who they think it is, and it's not always that individual. The person I'm seeing here is somebody that you are not too pissed to talk to, okay? It's not somebody that you're holding some huge hurt over. Now, this person is holding some hurt, and I don't know that it's over you. Could be, but they do have some hurt here. But it is saying that once this conversation happens, things speed up very quickly. And it's this Eight of Wands. See how quick kitty cat's going? You know, it's like we're moving straight to this. We're moving straight to the love, the fresh, woo, yay, love. You know, starting a relationship, opening up emotions, opening up the heart, feeling very, very good about all of that. Okay, let's pull a song card for you, Virgo. Song cards are like when you hit shuffle on your playlist and you're like, the next song that plays is a message for me. So this is the same thing. The caveat is you can't make fun of my music. So here's the disclaimer. If you watch the next part of this video, you are not allowed to make fun of my music. Okay. That's so appropriate. God damn, I love my song cards. This is a great song. You can't make fun of this one. This is a great song. Tool. It's a Tool song, 3 Libras. It's that one that says, you don't see me. You don't see me. Go look that up. That's a good one. That's a good one for this situation. It's a perfect one for this situation. Okay, let's also pull an oracle card for you for advice. Yes, let's do that. You don't see me at all. Some people shouldn't sing, and I am one of those people, but I do it anyway. Same way with dancing. Probably shouldn't do that either, but I do it anyway. I still dance like my mom, you know, like the way my mom danced when I was a kid. That's the way I dance. Okay, we've got balancing spirituality with practicality, making sure that you are connected to your soul as well to your regular everyday life, you know? Virgo, you probably have a tendency to be a little more connected to what do I have to do next? You know, what do I need to clean? What time do I need to get to work? You need to do a little connecting with who you are. Okay, that's for one. A fiery climax approaches. I swear to God, that's my favorite card in this deck. You're like, it would be, you damn Scorpio. But this is something coming up between you and this person, you know? It's gonna be exciting and very cool. And you are good enough, full moon in Virgo, believing in yourself and your own self-worth. Fabulous. Okay, Virgo, thank you for watching your weekly reading. I appreciate you being here. If you want to listen to my crazy antics, maybe my weird singing, you can hit subscribe, and I will see you again next week.